So, yeah. Star, if you've been paying attention to the commands, those are the commands you have to use if you're, like, if I ever ask you to change the title for me or to change the game, it's exclamation set game, exclamation set title. So, yeah. My ping is terrible, but it's more like my PC just at some moments will crapshoot. And it gets worse during streaming. So I have no idea what the stream looks like for you guys. I know that on my side, it's just constant lag on some points. But all right, so what's up, everybody? Welcome back to more content. I know I'm doing an intro, weirdly enough, but I just want to let people know on YouTube that, hey, we're finally playing some more Wuthering Waves. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad for me as well, like playing. It really, really is. And the thing is that, yes, I have everything more or less on lower settings. Like, I'm pretty sure I have everything very much on the lower settings. I just, sadly, my computer cannot handle this game.
Excited for what's inside? Aren't you adorable?
Like, I don't want to spend all stream, like, we spent like a whole stream working on this stuff. Like, yeah, see, graphics qualities, everything's pretty much on low, off, motion blur is off, VSync is off. Pretty much everything is off, so it's like, there's not really anything I can do besides upgrading the PC, so it's just, I am sad to say, you guys will just have to deal with the lag. All right. That's right. Fox got a 10 roll today. We got a 10 roll in the mail. We get to start today's stream off right, guys. All right, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What is this? At this point, Fox's PC qualifies as a calculator. This is true. This is 100% true. Just in case anyone's curious, no, I'm not rolling for Yinlin or Jian. I am waiting for Changli. Do I know anything about how to play Changli? No. What I do know is that she's basically Tamamo, and so therefore I will be rolling for her. Another thing that really sucks about this is that is loading screens suck for me. All right, here we go. Oh, gold! Oh! Yes! Ah, come on. You couldn't just go ahead and show me the gold. That's just rude. All right, here we go. Here we go. I mean, weapons are guaranteed, so I don't know why I'm so excited. Why are you saying get wrecked? The weapons are guaranteed. I literally cannot lose this. Emerald of Genesis. I love how this sword looks. That is so cool. Okay. It gives crit rate. Increases energy regen by 12. Ooh. When resonance skill is cast, increases attack by 6%, stacking up to 2 times. This effect lasts for 10 seconds. Okay. So I now know that next time, I'll be rolling the character banner. I still haven't, okay, I'm very okay, this is beginner's convene, so this is the choice one, which is funny as hell. Yeah, so as you guys can see, we're going for encore, so I guess I'll be rolling this next. I'm kind of just going between everything and seeing what I'll get. Like, in reality, I could probably roll here, but also, it's more about losing 50-50s, because, like, I want to save my beginner's choice convene. I might actually save this for the entire year and just wait to see what I get by first anniversary. I think that would be an interesting idea. See if I get encore before then, and then it's like, okay, well, then I just change who I wanted. Okay, Fox, all of this seems fun, but that's not what we're worried about. We want to play actual story. For those who... Actually, before playing story, I should probably go do my dailies. We do have dailies here in this game. Log into game. Consume 180 wave plates in total. Guidebook activity points reach 100. Absorb 3 echoes. These are actually fairly simple. Okay, now please let me leave. Right. So we want to go to guidebook. Where is my guidebook? Guidebook. Me realizing I could just press the left button and I can find the guidebook. All right, give me the daily quest. The daily quest is usually pretty simple. Tacit discords are found in the outskirts despite blending themselves with terrain. Eliminate them before they do any damage. Seems simple enough. Oh, I don't have a teleporter over by this location. Well, that's annoying. Ooh, I just realized I can put that sword on Yang Yang. It's better than what she has on herself right now. Even though I guess I could technically also give that sword to Rover. But I like this current team that I'm using. So my current team is Yanwu, Yang Yang, and Tao Chi. I don't think that's a team. I don't know if that's a team anyone would recommend, but I just love how well they actually seem to work together. The switching between everything feels very simple. Yeah, that's so... Oh my god, the lag! The lag is terrible! I can literally title this stream and video, Wuthering Lags. I feel like that's an incredible name. Oh, I almost forgot. So, yeah. If anyone was like, how different is this from Genshin in terms of, like, having to collect materials, it's pretty much the same. I think you have to go around and collect stuff like this for your ascensions. What did I just get hit by? Okay. Okay. Is this how you want to play this?
I got your back.
There. Take that. Starro defaulted to max graphics anyway. Yep. I'm on low settings, and I still have to deal with all this lag. It sucks. Well, apparently I'm not climbing this. Yeah, I've seen so many people complain about the comparisons between Genshin and Wuthering Waves, and it's like, dude, that just happens with video games. Do you know how many times Genshin was basically compared to... I don't even know what all it was... like, what was it? Breath of the Wild?
Storm, hear my command.
What levels are my characters? Not very high. I've only been able to do, like, basic stuff, so I'm Union level 15. I think Yanwu is, like, level 40. Yang Yang, I have no idea. Yeah, Breath of the Wild mostly. Wait. Oh, there... Where did you come? I didn't even see you. Especially Rover. If you weren't here, this could be a formidable fight. Visit us at camp when you're free. We should express our gratitude in our own way. You are doing a lot of talking for a man who is injured. But hey, I'll take it.
Something you need?
All right, where's this tacit discord? It should be right here, right? No, it's saying it's below? Oh, it was in a cave. Not really a cave, but it was over here. Okay.
Joint operation.
Oh, well, that got messed up. All right. Wait, oh, I completed the tacit discord. Okay.
Let's take it slow.
Here, piggy, 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 piggy.
Steady there.
All right, come on. Why does no one ever want to hit Tao Chi? Like, every time I go into the guard form, it's like nobody wants to hit. It's like, come on. Cut me some slack here. Oh, hey, we got a new rarity of Saber Boar. Nice. You can, in fact, add friends. But imagine having them. Sorry, that's more of a me thing. All right, let's see. Perform, dodge, or counterattack once. I did that. Let's see. I keep forgetting to like make a command for my friend code. Okay. Let's see. I can't tune an echo yet. And I'm not sure if I want to go defeat an Overlord class enemy right now. But I guess I can. All right, Crown, let's see how you do. Yeah, thing about Genshin that I dislike that also makes me dislike something in Wuthering Waves, because Wuthering Waves is genuinely a cool game. I love the fact that, one, there is no sprint stamina. Okay, let me go see if I can find my friend code for Wuthering Waves. Because I think somebody was wanting it, so it's like, let me just go see if I can find it. I know it's in the Discord. Your Chrome is eating away more resources than your game. Yeah. Let's see. Search for VODs. Okay, here it is. Control C. Control V. Okay, there's my friend code for anyone who would like to send a friend request. Now here's the question. Can I actually win this fight? Because I could win with Rover. Rover... Okay. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. This is a cave. Or, sorry, a tunnel. So the Crownless goes this way. I'm sure someone's gonna tell me, yo, FG, you're not supposed to fight this thing right now. You should be doing anything but fighting these things. It's a waste of your wave plates. And it's like, you're probably right. But it's not like I'm doing anything else. Where is it? Whoa, okay. Jeez. Just appears out of nowhere, why don't you?
Joint operation. Nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Rumble in all directions.
Me being like, you know what would have been a good idea?
Hear my command.
Bringing a healer. Anybody else agree? Because, oh my god, this thing is doing humongous damage to me right now.
Joint operation. Yeah. Overwhelming.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was not prepared for this whatsoever.
This is my
Go
ground.
newborn desires. Why are you cheering for the monster? Why is my chat so rude to me?
Joint operation.
Star, why is chat so mean? They should be on my side, right? They should be cheering for the streamer, right? That's how it works, right? The answer is no, that's never how it worked.
Let me be your blade.
Oh my god. Buttons. Buttons are hard right now. Oh my god, my hand is like actually cramping.
This is futile. Might come up.
Okay, can you please like do me the big favor of dying like right now? I need you to just die. Okay. So bad news is that did nothing.
Let me be your
The good news is there is no good news.
Let the wind
Oh my
blow.
gosh.
Joint operation.
Let me be your blade. Steady there.
Please. Literally the only thing saving my ass is literally the fact that, oh hey, Yang Yang is literally, sorry, not Yang Yang, Tao Chi's being able to generate shield is so freaking helpful.
I got your
Why?
back.
Because Fox doesn't know how to dodge. Oh my god.
Now it's my
Can you
turn.
please land?
Let's take it slow.
Okay, I can't see. Okay. I can't keep up with your movements because game is being glitchy. Oh my gosh.
Everyone
Joint operation. Hear the thunder. Maximum voltage.
Yeah, half of this boss fight is 100% lag. I'm fully aware of that.
Shake the shakeless.
Slideshow simulator. I'm sorry. Okay, what do you want me to do? I'm doing my best here. I swear.
You got me there. I will protect.
I win. Whew. I win. Get. I would say get fucked, but I think the one who got fucked in this situation was me. Whew. Oh, wow. Ooh, 60? Really? That cost me 60 wave plates? Ooh, that is expensive. No wonder people were like, don't do this. To be fair, you get plenty of... Okay, you get plenty of union level experience as well as echoes that you can collect just in the wild. So that's another reason. Let's see. What is use one supply? I dislike the whole, oh, hey, yeah, upgrade an echo because it's like, For the most part, I will just do a small upgrade to just kind of get the overall value. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Auto equip. I want to see if there would be any changes. Oh, it did change some things. I just don't know what those changes actually equal. Okay, so someone was wondering what my character levels are. Oh, unless you were actually asking about my union level. My union level is 17. Supplies overworld chests. Oh. So Yan Wu is 40, Yang Yang is 40, Tao Chi is... Hold on, Tao Chi's level 20? She was carrying that fight. See, guys? Me sitting here and realizing, oh, wait a minute, this is just MASH. This is literally MASH. Able to generate a shield, has the bangs over what... The freaking hairstyle is like just MASH with slightly longer hair. You're gonna say MASH has bigger OPI than this? You know what? You can, if that's what you want to believe, go right on ahead. But yeah, this is 100% just MASH. No wonder I was like, oh, I like this character. Yang Yang's cool. I like her ability, and I really just like Yanwu's fight style. It's so cool. If anyone's curious, what else? I also have Rover, of course. My team with Rover is typically Rover with Chixia and Verena for heals. I also have Ling Yang. He's cool, but I'm not very skilled. I have a massive skill issue called I have no skills and therefore am terrible at playing him. I also have Sanhua, who is cool. That's not meant to be a pun because she's ice. But it's like she's cool in design, but I didn't really like her playstyle. I haven't tried Mortefi yet, so I don't know what he's like. Alto is weird. I don't know how to use Alto at all. Baiji is awesome. Yeah, to have a skill issue, you first need skill. Ouch. We're just really trying to cause emotional damage, aren't we? Oh, damn. 2,000 EXP just from that? Well, you can't say that this game doesn't try to make it easy for you to actually clear the battle pass. Oh, wait, that wasn't battle pass EXP. That was union level EXP, wasn't it? Wait, I have more mail? What? Unknown creature spotted in Whining Aches' mire. Unearthed footage from unreachable underground tacit fields. How did the sand crew... What? I don't know what... Okay, I don't know what that is. New function unlocked. Tacit field. Oh. I can't move. Okay, there we go. I don't know what that was about. It was like all of a sudden could not move. Okay, I'm gonna fast travel here so I can get some healing. Gotta get Yanwu some heals. My game froze. There we go. Hey, Deadly Nepsol, how's it going? As you can see, oh, wait, we're gonna be stuck here for like 10 minutes. That's not even a joke. If I get stuck in a loading screen, it will freeze on like 65% for 10 minutes every single time. And it freaking sucks. It's one of the reasons why it's like Wuthering Waves is probably the last game I will load into. And it is the one thing that kind of bugs the shit out of me where I'm like, I might end up having to quit the game before anything actually happens, purely because right now my PC obviously cannot handle playing this game. And that is between both loading, lag, just genuinely everything. This game is frying my PC. I don't actually know if that's true, but let's hope it's not. But genuinely, Wuthering Waves so far, from what I have played, has been an enjoyable experience. Like, I'm trying to think of what can I discuss for the next 10 minutes while this is loading. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, there we go. Healing finished. Thank you. And now that I've done... Oh, my God. Awesome. We're at 19 union level. What is the next union level where I get rewards? I think it's like... Actually, I think it's like I think it's like 25. Oh, my God. Like, literally cannot press a button without it just freezing. Oh, 30? I thought it was 25. All right. It is so far behind, it's not even sure how to keep up. Okay, yeah, it is 25. Okay, we're not that far away from it. I hope everybody has been making good use of their double drops, and Fox, you should probably go start the story mission. I'm sorry, this wheel is weird. I don't like the fact that I have to press a directional button to wait, hold on, what? Okay. I don't like the fact that I have to press a directional button to find everything. It's... Yeah, there's double drops in the for like EXP currency, it's pretty much just EXP for weapons and characters and money. You get 3 chances at double drops, is what I've been experiencing. I've been using it. Here, I'll go to the events just so that way nobody thinks I'm just bullshitting. Where was it? It was intensive training. Yeah, double drop chances. Recently, Simulation Training Grounds are offering Resonator richer training rewards. Stream is behind for you? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. The lag is very real on this game. My stream is probably dying constantly. So it's why I'm kind of like very what's the word I'm looking for? Didn't I have a missions thing? Pioneer podcast. There we go, quests. Okay, here we go. This is where we need to go. Yeah, I don't think that that's a you thing, Heavy Robot. I'm pretty sure that is literally the fault of my stream. I think that's a connection issue on my side of everything. Because genuinely, Wuwa is killing my computer. Okay, so I'm going to make a quick confession real quick. Boom. Quick confession. So I was exploring the other day, and as Fox always does in open world RPGs, he steps into the story quest by accident every single time. You guys should see me trying to move around in Genshin. I will absolutely just suddenly start a world quest without meaning to. I just step into it every time. Don't you just love how laggy this is? Okay, thank you for dying. But yeah, like there are so many quests that I ended up starting or like, I've started Archon quests purely because, like, oh, I'm gonna go near here because I'm just trying to go to Catherine to get my dailies, and it turns out she activates the next quest. So, yeah. Because of that, there was some brief audio dialogue that was supposed to play here for the story mode, and, you're not gonna get to hear it. You're not gonna hear about them talking about how they can sense the anger and misery of the tacit field. Man, you are not kidding. Tacit Field special bonus. Each Tacit Field has a unique special buff. The Tacit Field located in the Central Plains periodically generates a Concerto Energy Sphere, which recovers Concerto Energy and deals AoE damage if you cast intro skills. Ooh. Oh. Okay, somebody hit her. Oh, wow. Enemies that actually hit you. I'm not used to that.
Joint operation.
In my oh.
Resistance is futile.
Wow, that sucked.
Feel the thunder.
Let me be your blade.
Okay, okay, we got this. We can do this, right? Where'd everything go? Oh.
Joint operation.
Everyone stand down.
Oh. I might be a tad bit overleveled. Okay. Look, let me enjoy my victories when I had the chance. Okay? Let me enjoy things. Oh, there's a big boy behind me. I don't like that.
This is my ground.
You commend me? You would have ended game before it even finished installing. What, do you not like the game?
Joint operation.
Also, me who always somehow ends up forgetting to use the charge attack. Yay, we won! Please don't make me spend 60 wave plates for a tacit field that you forced me to play, because that would be bullshit. Okay. You hate it?
I think we found
Wait.
something, Rover.
Wait, what? Okay, that said Act 3 unlocked. Are we saying that we did Act 2? Since when? I don't remember doing Act 2 at all. Wait, we can use echoes in combat? I knew that.
Plastic wooden plaques.
Thing is I know that, but I'm like, it's just an extra button
But
I
why
don't
are
want to
they
press.
here? These
Also, can you
plaques
guys
are
hear the
usually
dialogue just
placed in
fine?
Ancestral shrines.
this is the first time I'm playing this game with my current audio settings.
They seem to belong to a different time. I remember reading about something like this. People held large-scale ancient rituals periodically in their villages, driven by certain beliefs.
Uh-oh. We're about to go religious. Autoplay.
see.
Thank you.
Let's check somewhere else.
I have a question. Why do people keep Okay, so I think Draven was the one who told me that people re-rolled the game because they disliked female Rover's voice. I don't think it's that bad. What is the problem with it? Like, from what I've been listening is like, okay, she has a very boring tone, but so does Yang Yang, and I just kind of got over it, but I don't see any real problem with the voices.
Watch out.
Okay, Yang Yang, I need you to put a little more emotion into it. I haven't seen the worst of it yet.
Something's
Oh.
not right. Why wouldn't it attack us?
Like, Yang Yang's big thing is that she is so monotone. Even, like, you saw that she said, "Watch out!" with an exclamation mark. Like, this is like, genuinely, this is like the opposite of the Dumbledore meme, where it's like, it says, Dumbledore said, "Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?" he asked calmly. But this is the opposite, where it's more like, "Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?" Dumbledore asked loudly.
Brother. Brother. Help.
Who is your brother?
It seems to only repeat these lines. This is not a common tacit discord. Tacit discords attack other living beings.
And the thing
because they need
is
to
that
feed on those
now I
frequencies to
haven't
make
seen,
themselves whole again.
I haven't heard
When
the
frequencies
voice
are
actress
scattered and
in anything
recombined,
else, as far as
a
I
new
know.
tacit discord
So
is
I don't know
born.
how
This
she
one
normally talks.
Probably devoured the frequencies of humans, turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. Are these words the last cries of someone innocent? Who
It
is
does seem
behind
more
this
like-
twisted plot.
It does feel more like someone who is simply reading off of a script, rather than like it's like voice acting but without the acting. They're just reading it.
I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. I just sensed some complex feelings from it. A mixture of
Me, like, this is what I sound like when I had to read FGO. Which, by the way, do you guys want some FGO content this week?
I know what's going on.
I at least want to do a couple more chapters. I've kind of given up trying to squeeze all of FGO into one sitting, or even like a couple of sittings, where it's like I might just do at least a few, like at least a stream of it every once in a while. I do want to get the current story done by eventually.
It seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. I can sense the pained cries of this tacit discord. No, the cries of this whole village. The village is crying, waiting for rescue.
You still got to start the puppy event.
Something
Star.
truly awful must have happened here.
I'm not even reading
And
the event. I'm gonna be
victims'
honest with you. I read it in
reverberations still
JP, and I'm like, I
linger
don't really
based on
care.
the evidence we've found
It was
and the
very,
condition of
it was a
these
very
ruins.
yappy event.
That didn't happen all too long ago. I can still feel it in the streams. Perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from being discovered. Or maybe
Yo, what's up,
someone
Foxfirst?
has
How's it going?
intentionally concealed
You
it.
have hired this to stare
Anyway,
at
there
me.
must be something
Oh
we
dear.
can do. We may find the victims nearby. I can feel someone connected to what happened here is still close. This place is dangerous. I'll inform Tuesday
So,
about what happened here.
We can sense
Can we
people, or at
continue
least
our
Yang
search
Yang
before
can
the
for some
official
reason.
Investigators arrive. Sorry, I know it doesn't sound very convincing. It's just a hunch of mine, and I don't have any evidence to back it up.
No, not at all. I believe you because the plot
Thank
says
you,
I do.
Rover. Please
I'm
stay
just
vigilant.
following the plot at this point. I don't believe
As for the
anything.
little one here, let's leave it be.
And why were we bothering with it in the first place? Be like, okay, we'll leave it be after just suspicious embers. Well, somebody got turned into ash. And not the good kind either. Actually, there is no good kind of Ash. It took him like 20
It is
years to become a
mess.
Pokemon League champion.
But it doesn't look like a war zone. Someone was hurt.
No, it's
and
not that I don't like
dragged
Bargu.
away. Look,
It's that literally I
there are
couldn't see
many
what the
footprints
emote
here.
was because I'm having to see the
These
chat
are
on my phone. Like, I
traces
can
left by
see-
a fight. Someone was injured.
I can see the emote, but I didn't see what the name was. So Bargu boot, like, oh no, okay. I'm able to see it much bigger now that I've clicked on it. I was like, I love
These
that.
cards. I see. The
Oh, I
Fraxidus is likely
haven't.
behind
Wait,
it all.
is this a Woowa character or something?
The Fraxidus?
I don't think I've met them.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
I don't know much about the Fraxidus.
Oh wait a minute, is that
But as
Bargus?
an outrider? I've worked on related
Oh my
cases.
God.
It's a group of extremists obsessed
Oh.
with fusing humans with tacit
It-
discords. They've caused terror attacks of various scales around the world.
Fusing humans.
Okay, I didn't realize it was
Tacit
Bargus at
discords.
first. I was like, hold on, wait a
I've
minute.
seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou.
Sorry,
left
I'm
by lower-ranked
I'm very
members
much on
called
Woowa brain, so I was
artificers.
thinking we were saying
Above the
Bargu was
artificers are the
Woowa character.
overseers, leaders with eerie
And then I started thinking, I
abilities
was like, wait,
and
Bargu
unknown
sounds like
intentions.
Bargus, and I'm like, oh wait a minute, is that
Pose a
Bargus as
far
the
bigger
emote?
threat. No one knows their true intentions. Some members speak of world destruction.
But no,
while others
adorable
claim
emote.
They seek eternal power, and there is one particularly insane overseer. He's crazy even by Fraxidus standards. A man who sees no order and revels in destruction. I've seen similar
Speaking of which,
cards in the physical
I gotta
evidence
say,
file of
one
the
thing that-
Fraxidus-related cases.
But yeah,
They belong to this
sorry,
one
I'm trying to keep
overseer
up
I'm talking
conversation, but I'm
about.
also trying to pay attention to the
They
story.
call
I think
him
it's just better. Hey, just keep
Scar.
quiet, I
If he's
guess.
responsible for what happened to these villagers, who knows what kind of cruel
Oh,
and
hey, I just
twisted
realized we have a skip
atrocities
button.
He's capable of.
I'm not even joking. I was like, wait, hold on, is that a skip button over in the top left corner? What the hell? A skip button in my gotcha story? Oh, the immediate 3 out of 10 game. Says the guy who plays FGO, which has a skip button in everything. My thing is that it's totally fair for FGO to have a skip button because you can go back and replay all story. I don't feel like you can do that here. It's a cat! Aww. Somebody killed the cat.
Guess you won't need my self-introduction.
You monster! You killed the kitten! Alright, now we know he's an evil, maniacal son of a... Blade? Good luck with that. What do you mean by that? What do you mean good luck with that boss fight? What do you mean? I have literally showed you this character before, Star, and you were like, meh.
If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar.
I do love his voice direction,
Cruel and
though.
Twisted maniac.
Listen to him talk. I want you to 100% listen to this man talk because he is really selling the insanity vibe.
We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment.
Give her back to me. Yo, chat disconnecting.
Aw, so
Awesome.
You really care about her. Don't worry. I don't plan to
I
make you
just
hate me
don't know if
just
that's
yet.
an
She's
internet
safe
issue
now.
or if that's my stream died issue.
Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment.
Okay, stream is good.
Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to share.
But I
with
think
you.
my phone died. Well, no, not my phone, but
To begin with,
it disconnected.
I heard you've lost your memories.
How did you... Oh, right, he was following us. But still, how do you know that I've lost my memories?
So, it's true. That makes sense, given how fragile you were when you woke up. or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors.
Do we know each other? This is giving me some serious Star Rail vibes right about now.
So you noticed.
Where it's like,
I'm
the villain
flattered.
has an idea of our backstory because
No need to be so on edge.
and we know
By
nothing.
Now you should have realized I'm just one of the onlookers.
I'm not gonna lie, his voice is amazing.
But out of all the onlookers, I'm the only one who came forward to meet you with absolute honesty. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict.
Also, I love their
are
choice
the
of eye color
unknown
as well. Red and
variable we've
gray
been
is such an
waiting
interesting
for.
dynamic.
Forces have been fighting for possession over you.
Hey,
From
I
the
am
moment
nobody's
you opened
property,
your
thank you
eyes,
very much.
everyone you've met,
I am an
including that
independent I am an
girl you care so
independent
much
woman.
about, they all knew how valuable
I'm sorry,
you are.
but that was such
The world
that
is
was such a good place to
cruel
put that line. I'm
place.
sorry.
You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many.
So, just like every
That's
other
why
game I
I'm
play.
here.
Gotcha.
Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell
Bullshit.
you the truth. I am so sorry.
Okay, so
for
my
everything you're
phone
about
keeps
to
disconnecting
face.
from the chat,
But truth hurts sometimes.
so I can't really read what you guys are saying, apparently. You're just trying to make me join you. Like, come on, I know how this goes.
You could say I'm looking forward to your choice. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on.
Yeah, sure. I believe
Observe
that.
the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see.
Houses.
As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface. And our little game will become
What exactly am I
even more
supposed to be seeing?
entertaining.
It's desolate houses.
And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you.
Okay, psychopath. What did Fraxidus do to this village?
Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually
Maybe.
happened here.
Because, you know, you were here in a destroyed
I won't
village.
tell you everything just yet. That's too
And-
boring.
I don't know.
As I
Like
said,
you're
why
kind
don't
of
you
just
take
in
a
this
look
destroyed
around
village doing
and
nothing.
see for
You
yourself.
and you have the kind of whole
go
bad guy
ahead.
vibe, but I guess I
What do you
shouldn't
see?
stereotype. Okay, so yeah, my chat is just being rude. Not you chat, but like the Twitch chat app is just being kind of rude with me right now, and it's not letting me see what you guys are saying. Okay. Okay, I fixed it. A large-scale ritual?
Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch
That-
on to that.
That was kind of the most obvious
Now.
answer.
What is the conclusion you've drawn?
The villagers killed each other. The Faxidus manipulated the villagers.
I see you don't really trust those villagers.
Ooh, I'm curious.
So they were right about you. You are
I'm-
indeed quite exceptional. I
Uh,
like it.
okay.
Your keen
step out of my
observation,
personal space,
precise
dude.
Judgment and accurate understanding of human nature.
Okay, need you to
Let
step
me
out of my
give you
personal
a
space a
couple
little
more
bit, please.
tips.
Very uncomfortable.
The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings.
What, did a bunch of
and
grown-up
the
villagers
one
decide to murder a little
vulnerable
girl or
soul
something?
pushed onto a path
'Cause
of
that's what I'm feeling from that
destruction
scene.
by the masses.
Okay, you want to chill out for a second, Scar?
Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more.
Okay, who is his... All right, I gotta know. I'm sorry. I have to know. Who is this guy's voice actor? I'm looking this shit up. All right. Wua? Scar... Voice actor. There's not a P in the word voice. Okay. Scar, voice actor, and profile. Okay, let's see. Scar, voice actor. English voice actor is Shy Mason? Mason? I don't know. Okay, I just want to see what other parts, if I recognize any possible parts he might have played. All right, he's been in 8 total games. None that I would recognize. Okay, so this was pointless. But I just happen to really love the voice direction he's got. He's really selling the whole Scar's innate insanity that he and I think that's really impressive. Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you the cat that Yang Yang literally just got killed with? What? Scar investigate the clues Scar provided. Optional, question Scar. Investigate. A crumpled page from a children's book rests on a torn piece of diary paper with childish handwriting. Hi, I'm blank. I found a new home and the nice uncle gave me this cool new book to write in. Our old home was scared by monsters, so we went on a super long journey to find this new place. I asked when mommy and daddy will catch up with me, and uncle said really soon. Can't wait for them to join us here. The new place is so sunny and has a huge tree that grows peaches. Not many people from here go to the big city, though. I just want mommy and daddy to find me quick. Today it's my birthday. Everyone is being really nice, saying I'm their lucky charm because I can keep those mean monsters away. I'm really happy, and everyone likes me lots. We had cake and noodles, and I got presents, too. It's been forevs since I saw mommy and daddy, though. Hope they come back. Will they come back? Well, we're about to find out that this girl got murked.
Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they toiled for food. And when evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves.
Quite the storyteller, aren't you?
Stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction. But they always draw from real life, don't they?
I suppose so. Oh, no wonder I'm terrible at writing stories. I don't have a real life.
Each person brings their own spin, their own focus. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations. Like us now. Caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in. This village marks the
that is only according to you. You could be lying to me.
So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Such a clever move on her part.
Follow the Tacit Discord and find more clues. Why is it showing us clues? Like, is he able to control the Tacit Discord or something? Because if so, that is one hell of an ability. The tree branches are loaded with paper slips, each holding a wish from someone. The words on most of the notes were soaked and no longer readable. Will this really work? Then I wish I could stand up again. I want money. I want so much money I can't spend for the rest of my life. Amazing. Thank you, Lord. My legs really grew back. No, Mother just died and she left me a sum of money. But I don't want my wish to come true with this. I want my mother back. I want back. Strange. It did make me stronger, but lately I seem to be getting weak again, and I can't. My body without. Is it because I haven't sacrificed enough? Please, 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 please don't take away my wish. I'll give you anything. Is blank really what we all blank wanted? So basically, they all got hit by the monkey's paw. All right, that's fair. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. The story of the monkey's paw is super scary. Like, have you guys ever heard that tale? Oh man, I heard it once at like church camp, and it was like, I think I had a nightmare for that rest of the week.
In by his words, soon lived in comfort and security. Nope, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish.
But in reality, the shepherd was but a wolf.
His flock obeyed, bowing their heads,
Church camp
for better food and shelter.
You know,
they no
Bible
longer
camp.
had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him.
I went to a summer camp where we spent a week, socializing, doing arts and crafts, playing sports. But for the most part, it was an entire camp based around, studying Christianity.
What's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable?
A little bit, yes, actually.
Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master?
We are all created equal. There should be no hierarchy.
Oh, so we agree already.
So we're an anarchist. No, wait, we're not an anarchist.
You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have grown complacent.
But does this mean our character, because doesn't this fall within the, like, I'm not trying to be that guy who's like, oh, huh, propaganda? I'm like, but doesn't that kind of fall in line with, like, like, the basic communist ideal is like, all right, everything is equal. There is no hierarchy in which to be established because in the end, all resources, power, it's all equal. Now, to be fair, I don't actually know anything about communism. I don't know I don't know a single thing about it. So I'm just saying, like, the whole spiel of, okay, there is no hierarchy, because before someone says it's like, don't Americans have the exact same, like, thing? The whole all men are created equal. Like, it's literally somewhere within all the various papers that we have that we celebrate as Americans, and it's like, yep, it exists. But I'm just saying is, like, I don't think we ever take it far enough to say there should be no hierarchy, because literally hierarchies are how governments work.
It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality.
Well, I never really cared about studying communism, so I don't really care, if you want me to be real. Maybe I should care, but I just never studied it. And this is the part where Fox immediately stops talking about politics, because that's gonna get me in trouble. I do not mean to, like, somehow spread false information or anything about such a subject, because I know I'm gonna get blasted in the comment section about it. And no, I'm not saying that Wuthering Waves supports communistic ideals. I'm just saying is, like, I have no idea what communism is, so I took a wild swing. I am sorry if I insulted anyone's sensibilities. A crumpled page from a children's book silently resting on the ground.
The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties.
Yo, if I want to do a speed run of how to ruin friendships, I'll challenge Star to a game of Uno.
The one little black lamb.
Yo, Star, you, Danny, and who else? Alex. We all play a game of Uno.
As each night passed, it was
we
the only
would
one
all
to
come out
notice
of that
how
stream
its
hating
flock
each other.
was dwindling away.
Oh man, that would be so much fun though.
Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you?
Why do people hate? And no, people love playing Uno.
I once
That's just the
believed
thing.
that
It's kind of
too.
just a meme.
Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome.
And then let's see. Sorry, my brain is kind of fried. One thing I need to do before Friday though is I need to set up. I need to set up the Discord thing before Friday, because I want to do the thing that I often see other streamers do, where it's like there's an image that will basically light up when you're talking.
But true equality is scarce. Always has been.
Because I'm like, I don't know, maybe
The
you'd be
world
okay
was
with your camera,
never
but at least this
a
way people
fair
would know when
place.
you're talking.
Wouldn't you agree?
And it kind of
To
just,
receive
it tends to
equal
catch attention. And I
retribution,
admit it actually
one
does.
must
I'm like,
give
oh, hey, that's
more,
pretty cool.
And more. And more.
Yo,
But every wish
Uno is
comes
definitely
with
my
a
villain
hefty
arc.
price. People weigh their options carefully.
No, it's
But
not
when
just a
they can
Discord
make
overlay.
Someone else bear the price. They all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire. Funny.
Unafraid,
Isn't it?
I am already making Star watch Fairy Tale. Yeah, it's like, it's a custom thing. So if you wanted to, like, I could literally try and just find an image of Tamamo that we could use. And it's like, it'll be grayed out when you're not talking, but it'll light up when you're talking. That is, it's a bit of a customization thing. So I had to go download a Discord streamer kit or something. But I am literally forcing Star to watch Fairy Tale with me on Friday. So, she's already going to be dealing with some Fairy Tale shit. Words like monster, witch, banisher, and all her fault are written on the back. A crumpled page from a children's book, silently resting on the ground.
Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun
Wait a
as
minute.
usual.
Yo, these
But the
people
black
literally
lamb
murked
was
a
nowhere to
child
be found.
because
The
somebody
shepherd
said so.
introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our black lamb violated by telling the truth. Suddenly,
Don't worry,
the
Lord of All-Slots.
one-stirring
I'm with you
god
there. I
stopped
also like Fairy
fulfilling
Tale.
wishes, because no more sacrifices were being made after witnessing the black lamb's actions.
I literally-
and hearing
okay.
from their almighty shepherd.
Let me go ahead and put it like this,
What do you
because I don't think
suppose the
Star, I think
white
Star would
lambs
actually
did?
understand this one. Fairy Tale is junk food. As in, you know it's bad for you and everything else, but you still like it. Like, you know it's bad for you. You know Fairy Tale isn't exactly the most well written, but you still like it. It's the same with SAO. Literally, not written the best, but you still like watching it. Like, you can complain about it, but in the end, it's still a really fun anime to watch. As long as you are also willing to turn the fucking brain off.
Ah, those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses.
No, I say that until we have to review it. Star, I've seen all of Fairy Tale. I have seen all of Fairy Tale. I'm reading 100-Year Quest. And trust me, if you think that Fairy Tale is bad, oh boy, do not read 100-Year Quest. I'm gonna tell you that now. You know what? Because of all this, Star, you and me are watching that together. You and me are watching 100-Year Quest.
Well done. You didn't let any details.
Because if
slip.
I've got to suffer through that shit, you got to.
Now, I wonder.
I'm not
what
giving
is
you any
your
choice now.
takeaway from this story? Answer me, and I'll reveal the truth of what happened. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs?
The shepherd. Either that or the white lambs. But for the most part, it seems pretty simple.
Indeed, the direct culprit was the shepherd. He held all the power, fulfilling wishes at a price. The lambs knew the risks, yet succumbed to temptation. Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, they disregarded all the hidden risks, as disaster had yet to befall them. If they were given another chance, I believe they would still choose the same
I'm pretty sure they
path.
say like fairy tale like 10
Inevitably, they
times in the
accepted
first
their fate
episode.
and
We would
paid
be
the price
Yeah,
when
no.
their time came. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes?
their lives, I would guess.
Of course, as always. Life was the most valuable thing they had to offer. Here's my final question. What happened to the black lamb? Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
The people killed her. They killed
The
a child.
shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock found out the truth, but chose to be his accomplices, and they willingly offered the black lamb as another sacrifice.
Okay, I didn't even get to read that. Again, not a bad voice,
Little lambs cowered and
but
huddled
very
in their
little
village,
direction. It's the same with Yang Yang, where it's like
terrified of
not much
relentless
direction for the
wolf acts.
acting.
Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story.
Uh-oh.
The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice.
Okay.
The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment.
You know, for someone who had no part to play in all of this, you sure know a lot about what was going on there, Scar.
From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others.
Oh,
But they
damn.
always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent.
Talk about counting sheep, huh?
Fearful, yet greedy. They
Ooh.
followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again. Until one day, a brave
Star knows her
black
ending,
lamb
but getting there
spoke
is a
up,
whole other story.
shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life.
Can I just say, this art is providing a whole nother level of horror to this scene.
That of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts.
Oh my god.
Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground.
I just want to say, I did not think art style like this could
How
just
do you like
provide
my
this level of
story,
horror.
Rover?
Holy cow.
What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out? The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maidens sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it coming.
So basically,
All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo.
is that why you became a shepherd
Fun
yourself?
answer, but no, not even close.
He
I was
killed
never
the shepherd.
Never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb. The one
He who
breaks
fights
the
too long
rules.
against dragons becomes a dragon himself.
Interesting, Rover.
Okay. Okay.
I'm liking you more and more.
Um,
Well then,
I'm
let's
glad
see
we're
if
getting
this
along, but you
black
sound a little
lamb
way
is
too
going to
excited
end
by all
up
this conversation.
like
I'm
you
gonna be
say.
honest with you. You're kind of scaring me. What? Yo? We dealing with the Black Bulls here? I didn't realize we were going into Black Clover. Shit, somebody call Asta. Oh wait, no. If he's a Black Bull, Asta's on his side. So I'm screwed. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. One of the ways I test audio is I would actually do the
Welcome
unlimited
to
Blade
the
Works chant
realm
because I thought it
of
would be funny.
Endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already.
I mean, it wasn't hard. There was literally like little things that allow me to zip around.
Shake and shiver, blink an eye.
Oh, is there a
flock of
fight? Oh,
lambs
hey,
comes
yeah.
passing
There is a
by.
fight.
Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers. are
Okay.
lying
That was
at
a pretty
your
simple one.
feet. Don't look back.
To be fair.
Join them on this right path, and I've got a scorch.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
rush. One slip, and you'll shatter to pieces.
But rushing is all I know. Oh, holy shit. Oh my god, they literally put me right on the edge, you mother frickers.
I will protect.
Is that really how you want to try and do it? Oh my gosh.
Such speed, such brutality.
What brutality?
Can't
What?
you see? We are kindred spirits after all.
I should literally be
Don't
playing with my
be
rover
so
team.
Quick to deny it. Now that I have you here standing before me, I'd love to hear your answers.
I should change to my rover team because I really want to use the rover team while we're playing the story.
Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd?
Wait.
Or the rule-breaking black lamb?
I mean, I've seen this fight, but oh my god, we're already here?
In a realm of lunatics,
What?
would you call them the
How are
last
we
one
already
of reason?
here?
Or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lamb can reclaim the trust.
Oh, hey.
Such a
We managed to counter him. Wait. Also, hey. Fight's already over? What? You know what? I shouldn't expect more because I'd be willing to bet you this is a bluff fight. This is totally a bluff fight, isn't it? You know what? Don't spoil it for me, but I am pretty sure that we're getting bamboozled. I'm also not gonna lie, I love Scar's voice acting. It is amazing. He is really selling on the insanity. Like, I want to say he's not Joker levels, obviously, but at the same time, he kind of feels a bit like Joker. Like, at the very least, like, movie Joker more than anything else. Like, there's an obvious sense to the direction of why he does what he does, rather than just pure chaos. But at the same time, I do feel like he could easily pull off pure chaos.
Rover!
The famed lap pillow. I can't believe we got it.
I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh, yeah, I doubt it.
Thank you for showing me mercy.
Oh,
Stay
dear.
away from her.
I didn't say there was anything wrong with pure chaos. I'm just saying. Who be that? Oh, hello. Oh, never mind.
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
Would you stop talking to me like I'm a dog?
I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do.
Cool character design.
However, it seems our happy
But
little
overall,
date must come to an end. But don't forget my sincere
The fuck is wrong with her
reminders.
voice?
Let me know what you
The obvious
choose.
answer is she has
Unexpected gift,
an accent,
an
and she's
honest
trying
and
to
open exchange,
she's trying to
or a
talk like she's
highly
American.
risky gamble.
Most of the I'm pretty sure the majority of the voice actors in this
The
game are
choice
British.
is yours. I know how smart
But for the voice
you are.
direction, they were
You
all
won't
told
make a
to
hasty
talk
decision.
Americanized.
We'll meet again.
And
in the
many of them
not
can't do
too
it.
Distant future.
They're gone.
So I
Should
think
we
that's
go
all the
after
problem
them?
was, is that she really couldn't do it. Yeah, they British. Never mind. Are you all right?
Oh, don't worry. I'm okay. Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation
I'm
of
so.
space.
What was that?
Trapped me in confinement.
I'm sorry.
Making me sense that it wasn't far
What
from here.
was that?
It took me some time
Teleportation?
to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If
I'm
only I could
like,
have reached
I'm
you
sorry. I don't
sooner.
mean to get so distracted, but I'm just like, what? that killed me a little bit. I was like, I have never heard it pronounced like that. Teleportation. I guess that is correct. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's, they say the telly, so it's like television. But I definitely say television, so teleportation. On the telephone. You are safe now, that's all I care. I broke free from it all thanks to you. Are you still crying over there? Get out of here.
Why are you here, little one?
It probably went hiding
I've
out.
never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Could it be?
Could it be someone? Oh, Scar is this thing's brother? Oh, that's scary.
Yes, that is a possibility. Since Scar had been here before, let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened?
So Scar sent you away, possibly killed a cat,
Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual.
and then he told me a bedtime story. And Scar was feeding me bits of info.
Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do. We cannot
But-
take his words for granted.
Here's the thing, though.
We
Was
must
he at
locate
all
where the ritual
wrong
took place and see
that
for
people would be
ourselves.
more than willing to follow somebody else as long as that person said, I will grant you your wishes at a price? And then when they're not willing to pay the price, they, they jump to blaming somebody. Star just can't get that command to work. And I don't know what it is, because it's like, I definitely gave you the ability to do it. Nah, nothing's wrong with me.
2 distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there.
Yeah, no, I gotta put that up there. Otherwise, I have to look down too far to read. Oh, hey, it's Sanhua. Was she stalking us?
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked.
Can I ban myself? No.
Is everything all right on your end?
Oh, you were talking to Star.
Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
I don't think so.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half.
We found a plaque.
Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
Oh. Alright, so we should probably switch to the Rover team because it makes sense. I don't know. I kind of do this in Genshin as well. Where I'm like, I like the idea of playing with a story-based team. Because I think it's funny. I can't do it in HSR because I'm still missing some of the Astral Express. And Dan Hong never wants to go anywhere. Alright, let's see. So for anyone who was wondering, here's my Rover team.
Another day.
So we got Rover, Verena, and Chisha. I actually might switch out Verena and put Yang Yang on it because why not? That makes the most sense since Verena is not technically Hey, what's up, Alpha? How's it going? Well, it would be either that or Baiji if we want to like do healing, but Baiji's not really with us either, but neither is Chisha, so I'm kind of breaking all my own rules here. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, that was one hell of a jump.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
Okay, we have received the wooden plaque. At the very least, yeah, this is my Rover team, so I'll just use this one. I could probably sub out Verena for someone else. In fact, it would make a lot more sense to do that way, but I'm like, I like this team. Okay, fine. You guys made a convincing argument. It wasn't even an argument. Oh, man. I can't wait to see this team just get its shit rocked later on.
Together.
Although, I also do want to change out Yang Yang's... Let's see. Yang Yang's weapon. Okay, actually, first of all, though, I also want to change out this weapon. I'm going to give Rover the 5-star weapon. All right, there we go. And then let's see, we're going to give Yang Yang the weapon that we've already been leveling up, so switch to that. Okay, so we now have our story-based team plus Chisha. Literally having no reason to add Chisha to the party, but we did. Look, I just like Chisha. I'm not gonna lie. She's probably my favorite character to play.
Look, the water is going down.
Wait, what was the team you used the most early on?
I can't believe
The
there is such a big opening down here. How odd.
yes, and apparently we
This
can't go deeper
place
into the
should have
cavern.
been soaked in water, but everything
Star, I
is
just want you to
dry
know
here.
your chat ends up in the
Even
on the
vegetation
YouTube
is
video, and most
thriving.
people are gonna be like, "What
It's
the hell is she
thriving.
talking about?"
Given his powers, it doesn't seem too
For those who want to
hard
know,
for him.
just ignore Star. It's what I do. Because sometimes she likes to say nonsensical things, but basically she's playing, what was it,
Tree.
Tomodachi Life?
It's stunning. It's almost eerily enchanting.
Please.
Yeah, and so Star is trying to create a bunch of relationships using her
Are you
own
trying
storybook
to tell us
characters.
about
It doesn't go well for
something
her,
hidden here?
apparently. Okay, so we're following Little Blimp Boy. Where are we going? And what do you mean that's what you're hoping
Where
for?
did it
Like,
go?
why are you hoping for people to wonder what you're talking
Is
about?
that a diary?
Like, it's just completely out of context. Someone's gonna be like, what the frick is this person talking about? Okay, he told me a... Wait, hold on. Today, a strange man came to our village. He said I can call him my brother, if I don't mind. He was really friendly, but for some reason, he felt different from the people in my village. He seemed to know a lot about me and even said we were of the same kind. He told me a really strange fairy tale. The ending of the fairy tale was kind of scary, but reality was even scarier. He then asked, what would you do if you were the little black lamb? Before I could think of a reply, he had already left with a cryptic, see you next time. I told father about it, but he said no one like that had ever visited our village. Who could he be? Sorry, I'm so sorry. If only I weren't so weak, I could have driven away those tacit discords. If Sissy didn't have to protect me, there must be a way. Father said I can manipulate the frequencies of tacit discords and humans. Sissy, I'm so sorry you look like this now. It's only temporary. I'll do everything I can to return you to what you were before. I know you can still hear me. Father promised me. He'll surely find a way to help. It's been 3 months since that incident. Father doesn't seem to remember I'm still keeping a diary. He gave the notebook to me, but if he found out I'd been writing about everything, he'd be so mad. He orders me to do what he says and use my powers to recombine frequencies of tacit discords. But if anyone finds out the truth, that Sissy who went missing actually died trying to protect me, and then I turned her into a horrifying tacit discord, they will see me as a monster. I will be banished and no one will ever understand or accept me with what I can do. No one except him. But will the dead really come back through frequency manipulation? And if so, what would happen to their shattered souls trapped inside their new bodies? I really don't know. Every day I feel more and more uneasy. The people in the village are disappearing and those tacit discords Father has brought back. I can't shake the feeling that something is very wrong, but I'm trapped like a moth to a flame, unable to escape this dark path. I don't know what my father did. It must have been something terrible for the tension and unease here. I'm not allowed outside anymore, and when I ask why, he just brushes it off. If the price for my wish to come true is more bloodshed, No date. The villagers have surrounded our house. They must have learned about it all. The murderer is what they call me now. Or perhaps my father too. At this point, what difference does it make? After all that has happened, can someone come and save me? If I must pay the price for Chishi village, if there is a god, I hope they can save my village. At the end of the last diary entry, you see a message in another handwriting. It seems you are the luckier one. Huh. Well, this got very terrifying.
That girl just wanted to save her village, but those sacrifices didn't lead to redemption. I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here to convey her last wishes. Please excuse me. It's getting a bit too cold here. Can we head back now?
Nah. Oh, I guess we are leaving. Didn't even ask for my opinion. Or didn't even really let me give it. I was having fun down there.
I didn't feel comfortable down there.
Why? Was there something specific about it?
In that place, without any wind to speak of.
Oh, well, she is an arrow character, so I guess she would
many
not like the
emotions
idea
and
of no
desperate
wind.
Cries for help. I couldn't handle it. The villagers were a complex mix of emotions: hope, resentment, and despair. And as I read the diary, I could feel the intense sorrow and longing.
So is Yang Yang an empath, or is this something that people with the power of, like,
was it the peaceful
with the
wife
power
she
of
once
resonance,
had?
is this just
Or
something that they can all
did she
do,
miss her own
feel like
family?
all the
The
emotions of other
person who
people?
pushed her towards such a
Or is this
tragic
just
end?
specifically
My
a Yang Yang
apologies.
thing? Like, is this
I got
basically
lost
her
in thoughts
resonant
again.
ability?
I wish I could say such tragedies won't happen again.
Oh no, like in a game like
But
this,
I
nothing but
still lack the
tragedies is bound to
confidence
happen.
make that claim. It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. To become someone with the strength to stop them from ever happening again. I cannot stop the lament, but at least I should do everything in my power to help those affected by it.
I trust you because the plot says I
Really?
should. No, not really.
Thank you.
Yang Yang just
Rover.
seems too honest. I don't think she has the
Lying
ability
in
to
it won't
lie
do us any
whatsoever.
good. Let's go. I'll
But
compile
maybe
a
that's
report on
exactly what
happened
she
here
wants me to
and
think.
send it in along with the clues we've gathered. Yes. Let's go back. Together.
Okay, well, Okay, well, that is Ominous Star complete. So what we're saying is that star is ominous, you say. SOL 3, Phase Ascension 2. Upon reaching certain union levels, you need to complete SOL 3, Phase Ascension quest to lift the union level cap. Yeah, Star is pretty ominous. She's already planning the deaths of thousands. Within her story, obviously. Union level and Union EXP. Accumulate Union EXP to increase Union level and unlock more quests and activities. You can quickly obtain Union EXP through the following ways. Complete the daily activity quests. Consume wave plates. Complete various quests and open chests and complete gameplays in the overworld. In Guidebook, you can check the recommended quests for your current level. And then there's Fox, who has gone over, like, every single, complete main quest, Ominous Star. Did I not do this? I could have sworn I already did this already. I'm pretty sure Ominous Star has been completed. Wait, what is this? Okay, there's a lot of event missions now, apparently. Okay, guidebook. Yeah, okay. I was about to say, I was like, I know I completed that. Trying to lie to me and say I haven't. Ooh, that is a long way to go. That is a very long way to go. All right. Before I do that, though, I have a bunch of other notifications for some reason. Resonators. Wait. Yo, did I? Oh, okay. So we now have, what are these called? Resonance. So this is R1 Rover. All right. Rover's crit rate is increased by 15% for 7 seconds when casting Resonance Skill, Resonating Slashes, or Resonance Skill, Resonating Spin. There's a lot of resonating going on with this Rover. What's in the store? Oh, that's right. I forgot about the level bundles. We get 3 Lustrous Tides. 5 Fox realizes he could spend those. Then we still have all of these. I'm definitely going to focus on mostly just doing story. I think that's the best thing to do right now. Just going to make sure that I don't have anything else. Wait, backpack? What's in my backpack? Oh, the diary. Okay. All right, let's see. Now we have a new quest. So now we have to go back and question, what level is this thing? I'm kind of scared to find out.
Shape the shapeless. Keep it together.
Okay. Oh shit. Yo, this thing is tough. Okay, if you could please. All right, there we go. Ow. Okay, and there's also something behind me.
Close one.
Let me be your blade. Don't worry.
Holy shit.
Oh, bring it on. I'll fire it up.
Okay, if you could just kind of.
Think you can catch up? Watch and learn.
What the frick? Oh. If you could also just do me the wonderful favor of not being able to hit me, that'd be great. Oh my gosh, this thing is kind of an... Okay, okay. As long as it... Hey, I won! Good job, Fox. Okay, there we go. See, I'm doing great. What?
Think you can catch up?
You guys thought I would lose? No, Fox doesn't lose except every hour of the day. There should be a... Aha! I think I know where to go. I don't know why I'm leaning like that, but, alright, so let's see here. Go up here. Climb, 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 climb. Maybe eventually we'll get to the top here. Alright, recover energy. It's just like with Genshin, guys. Okay, there we go. So now we're gonna go to the map. All right, map. And we need to go over here, which actually I'm pretty sure... okay, I'm pretty sure there's like, there's supposed to be a place you can go to turn in your... to turn in those cubes that you find. It's kind of like the statue thing. But for the life of me, I can't remember where it was. I'm pretty sure it's in Genzo. I'm not going to worry about it for now. For now, I'm just going to worry about maybe healing up or something. Hopefully, I just click the tower. If not, I guess I'm screwed. Okay, I did in fact go that way. And hello, would you like to give me the ability to move? Thank you very much. The system has recognized that you have embarked on a unique journey with your companions and narrative. As previously instructed, I will set up a test for you in the Jinzhou Wilderness. Once you pass the test, a key to the unknown will reveal itself to you. Oh. I promise to stand by you unwaveringly as you begin your journey and as you grow stronger. There are countless unexplored parts of the world waiting for you, and I hope you're prepared to embrace the unknown. I wish you a pleasant journey. Oh, so we have to finish the SOL quest. All right, I'll get right on that in... Or maybe I don't have to complete the SAOL? Blah, 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 blah. Shisha is talking to someone. Come back when they're done talking. Grandpa Jingzhu, seriously, you're not well. Let's forget about capturing echoes for now and head straight to the hospital, okay? No way. If I don't capture an impressive echo, I'll be too anxious to even think about eating or sleeping. Oh, come on. You shouldn't be out there chasing them at your age. Why do you have to get one? Because the person I like wants one. The person you like? Yes, you know it's not unusual for a man of my years to seek love. But I love her. She's into impressive echoes, so that's my in. Yo, this guy knows what he wants and he's going for it. Sadly, I only have a tortoise. I don't know how to speak. I could just get an echo that meets her standards. Maybe she'd let me have a chance. Grandpa Jingzhu, are you really sure about that? It sounds a bit strange. It's not every day you see a lady keen on echoes. At least it seems to be the only way to her heart. Despite the odds, I'm resolved to attempt it. But you're not at your best. You really should get some good rest. Who knows what might happen if you take another tumble down that hillside. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said such things. Little patroller, you're still too young to understand what love means. Enduring physical pain is one thing, but the ache of unrequited love is a challenge in and of itself. Anyway, I'll capture an impressive echo and seize my love. Oh, please reconsider, Grandpa Jingzhou. Echoes will always be there for you to capture. Okay, I can literally skip most of this dialogue because it does not feel like this is important whatsoever. Well, but that makes me uncomfortable letting you work overtime. Like, it's hard to tell. If I just go on to assume that if it's not voice acted, it's just side story, then that's how I'll view it. Finally convinced Grandpa Jingzhou. Okay. Story skip may hinder your understanding of the story's progression. Do you want to proceed? At the start of your conversation, then what do you think? I'm a bit curious. Honestly, I'm super curious too. Something just doesn't add up with an old lady being so into echoes. And why is Grandpa Jingzhou being so stubborn? Maybe we'll get some answers once we snag those echoes. Okay, so... there is a lot of stuff going on here. Alright, so let me see. First up, map. Because like I said, I want to try... getting rid of the cubes, so I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure that this is not where I was supposed to... what I was supposed to do. Maybe here? Okay, that's the food guy. That's not it. Map. That's the synthesis machine. Was it one of these two? Literally, it could be any location, and I'm just stupid. This isn't even something I need to worry about doing right now. It's literally something I could do in my own time, and then maybe I'll remember things. But it's like, at the same time, it's not gonna kill me to go and try and figure out my way around here. Okay, so let's see. Aha! Oh, wait. No, he just didn't load in. Alright, you have fun with Pinterest, Star. Time flies and anything can change. About Sonic's caskets. Now, if you have any other questions, please ask away. Ask about Chishia's name change? What? If you ever find Sonen's caskets... Wait, Chishia got her name changed? What? I would like to deliver these. Alright, here we go. I don't know how many of these I've collected. Well, apparently that little robot enjoyed that. I don't know. That was only for going up to level 4. Alright. All of that was just to celebrate. Oh, hey, yeah, we're at level 4 now. Also, I find it funny. He's looking for Sonen's caskets, and there's one right above his head. Hey, buddy, you ever thought about looking up? Admittedly, it's also funny. All right, so let's see. I can either go do an SAL quest, or I can just go continue fight and just continue progressing in the story. Here's my thing. I want to progress in the story, so I think I'll focus there. My UID, I don't know it right off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure I have it still under my copy and paste, so there it is. So if you want to send me a friend request, you may. Okay. Just want to make sure that this is a main story quest. Alright, yeah, Clashing Blades. So this is, in fact, the main story quest. First trial, what is this? You receive a Pioneer Association leaflet in your mailbox. Go to Jinzhou branch and ask Maki what has happened. This is for World Ascension, I assume. I'll get to it. As long as there's no story reason for me to go and do it, we're good. Alright, time to go hang out with Chishia.
How did it go? Anyone hurt? Let me check on you. Phew, you're still in one piece.
Of course I am. You're overreacting.
Okay.
Chishia's a worry wart, and you know what? I'd be totally down for Chishia worrying about me. I think honestly, Chishia is like my favorite character out of the starter characters.
So those fractions,
like, as much as I'm like, oh man, I can't wait for Cheng Li, I don't actually know anything about her, so it's like, if she's a disappointing character, it's gonna suck.
Beats me. I've only ran into some bozos before. Those wackos are hell-bent on making their own resonators. Said there's no right or wrong when it comes to resonance powers, and everyone should have the right to them.
They use mechanical manipulation to integrate parts of tacit discords into human bodies.
So what you're telling me is that every member of these guys is a cyborg.
Seeking power with such gruesome acts. I can't.
So is it too late to join up with them?
That Scar guy
Become
you mentioned
cyborg
sounds
rover?
Like he's on a whole other level. How did the fight go?
Oh, we won. It was pretty easy.
It seems he didn't intend to kill us. I would even say he was pulling his punches.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that sounds about right.
I don't know what he wants from us. But Madam Magistrate may have intended to hint something by letting us run into him.
I still can't wrap my head around what happened in that village. I went over the files. That case is ancient. It was dealt with and archived way before our current magistrate took office.
What happened to the village in the end?
Don't worry, the crooks were
Okay,
brought to
so
justice and most of the villagers
same
are
with most
relocated
games
to
that
new
I play where there's
settlements.
like dialogue like this. They have
I
way
didn't
too
find
big of a
anything
pause
in the
between
files
line
about that little
transitions.
girl you mentioned.
That depends on what the
Scar
solid
needed
is,
to
Star.
Take her away. I agree. If only we could capture him.
So yeah, the
so
big
lost.
gaps is something I always have a
Why did
problem
Madam
in with
Magistrate
most
point me to
games,
Chi-Chi
where it's
Village
like,
anyway?
What did she want
It's
to
voice
tell you
acted.
with
We're
that?
not
And
reading it.
Scar went there to tamper with the
So
site
you can
and
go ahead
misled
and
you
just
with fake
transition
clues.
forward.
You mean
Not right now. Like maybe at the
Fraxidus
end,
was planning to tell
but not
you
right now.
something about what had happened in that village. Then our magistrate intercepted by leading you there before they could?
All right, let's see. That Fraxidus was planning to tell you something through what had happened in that village. Then our magistrate intercepted by leading you there before they could. I would say Scar wanted to preach his ideas to me.
Madam Magistrate knew they were going to lure you to the village. And she knew they weren't planning to kill you. Her
So
token was a
she just
warning
decided
that
to
the
lure us
Fraxidus
to
had
the
their
village
eyes on you.
anyway?
How so?
In a game of Wei Shi, when the black moves, white is sure to follow.
Yes,
What?
I agree. Knowing their plans, Madam Magistrate.
So
would
let's
have
see. The
prepared
enemy had
countermeasures for the
plans to
worst
lure us
scenario.
into a trap. So the magistrate's grand idea was to go ahead and have us trigger the trap without any real forewarning.
What's the matter, Rover? The legendary figure who changed Jinzhou's history? A looming war with the resurrecting Thermodian, and the Fraxidus acting in the shadows. If all of these have something to
I
do
have
with
no
your
idea
true
where this story is
identity,
going, honestly speaking.
then
It's very confusing.
Who exactly are you?
I am the Rover.
Come to think of it, the sundial's the last token we need to work out.
Mr. Mortefi said
It's
an
been so long
intricate
since I've done
puzzle
all this that
box.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
Madam Magistrate might have hid a real message inside. Yes, it's the 12th Shichen of the day, represented by the symbol Wei. Now we have the Shichen of Wei and Vermilion Bird. We should be able to solve the puzzle.
Okay, so I don't know if I should be the one to tell them. I'm not good with puzzles.
So Rover, you gonna try it now?
And that means we're probably going to be here for a while if this is an actual puzzle.
Symbols on the larger disc represent time.
All right, see you around, Lord of
And
Elslots.
we need to align the correct symbol with this pointer. It should be
The Session of Wei.
it's working. And now? Symbols on the smaller disc represent direction. And we need to align the correct symbol with this pointer. It should be... We have Qilong of the east, White Tiger of the west, Vermilion Bird of the south, and Black Tortoise of the north. According to the clues we've gathered, it should be...
Vermilion Bird of the South?
Wow, you really solved it.
Okay. I was like, I remember them saying something about a vermilion bird. Look, most of the time when stuff like this is going on, I just kind
I
of
think it's something we're allowed to see.
half pay attention, which is why Star
We should
hates me
turn
playing
around.
Persona games. Look, I'm sorry, it's just there's so much talking, and most of the time it feels like the characters are kind of yapping for no reason. And look, yapping for no reason, that's my job.
Come on, just go ahead and see what's written inside.
All right, no need to be so pushy. It's about the Grand Library.
I see. The Grand Libraries in Huanglong are renowned for their vast databases, holding valuable information about the regions they represent. Their exact
The
locations
answer
are
to your
kept
question is, Fig,
confidential,
yes, it is legit
but
at
it is
10 frames per
believed they
second.
hold
Stop bullying me,
answers to
okay?
all
I know.
questions one could
I
ask.
know.
The Grand Libraries are vital for Huanglong's data security, managed by the regional sentinels.
There's not
accessible only to the
there's not really
magistrates.
anything I can do.
They're
I've already
rarely
got
open
everything
to
on the
public.
lowest quality.
Kinda like a big piggy bank inside the city hall. data-wise.
Nope.
Yeah.
This is
You'll
100%
find
Fox's
the most
shitty computer
comprehensive
at
and
work.
accurate information there. Rover, if you need to visit the Grand Library in Jinzhou to find out who you are,
Well, the thing is
think
that I
it's
actually do want to
best
play the
two
game.
things. First, there is a strong link between your past and Jinzhou's history.
Why do you say it looks
Second,
bad?
You must be a really significant person.
So you're super important to Jinzhou.
Oh, unless you mean
Even
like from
all
the streaming
for one.
perspective, it's like, yeah.
Wow.
It
I think we
does.
stumbled upon a real big shot when we didn't even know it.
All right.
What's the
I'm gonna
matter,
move on.
Rover?
I'm gonna
Something
move
wrong
on.
with the
I already
symbol?
know your opinion about gacha games. I get it. I'm not gonna get into a debate on it.
It is Jinzhou's political center, and it's also located at the city center, if that's what you mean. The city hall was built when Jinzhou was established. It's a popular landmark for locals giving directions. Why do you ask, Rover?
To be fair, if you want to actually watch watch people go nuts over gacha games, because I know Star and me have done it, you should see like people who actually have money to spend on this game. It like seriously, I have been addicted to watching the voice actors from Honkai Star Rail roll for their own characters.
See, what did I say? Covert
That shit
ops.
is nuts.
Real confidential stuff going on.
Yo, yeah, whales are insane. I stick to very much being free to play.
Come on,
Look,
Yang
I know
Yang.
for a fact I'm
It's
not
just
free
a
to play on like
one-on-one
any
meeting with
games
Madam
except
Magistrate.
WUA.
What's the
I have
worst
spent
that
at
could
least some
happen?
amount of money on
Relax,
all of the
relax.
gacha games that I play. But genuinely speaking, I could never imagine spending $2,000 on a gacha game, like in one sitting.
Hey, are you really trying to stress her out?
I guess you're right.
Like that to
Still,
me is insane.
please
I
be
guess
careful.
I guess it's just a difference of
I'll be
having
waiting for
disposable
you.
income, where it's like for them it's like, yeah, they don't like spending that money, but the $2,000 is like literally nothing. At least to them. To me, it's like, oh my god, I could not imagine spending this amount of money on anything except maybe like a house or a car. Obviously, yeah, $2,000 is not going to get you a car, but you see my point. I could not imagine spending $2,000 in one sitting for a gacha character, but it's content. They are also YouTubers, so it's like, hey, you gotta spend money to make money when it comes to content creation. Also, I love the fact that we have air dash in this game. That's such a cool little feature. I'm not gonna lie, I saw a short where someone was like, oh man, I totally tried to do this same button combination in Genshin. It's like, I kind of get it. It's fun, you get used to it. Lord knows it's so much worse for me on button. Like, this game actually makes me so much worse on button control for Genshin, because I'll be like, oh, press circle to pick stuff up. Circle in Genshin for me is my burst. So it's like, all of a sudden, boom, I just wasted a burst to kill a flower. Not even a whopper flower, just a dandelion. Alright, oh, the Grand Library is up there. Oh. That actually, okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Totally didn't get lost, guys. Not at all, I swear. Yeah, see? I knew where I was going all along. I didn't get lost. What are you talking about? We went, see? We're at the Grand Library. Didn't take us long to get there at all. Yeah, so I will say the story of the game is kind of a snooze, but this is Act 5. This is Act 5, and this is the point in the game where everybody is like, okay, this is where the game really gets good, apparently. I will say the introduction of Scar was actually pretty damn good. I'm already captivated by his character. Like, if they make Scar playable, I'd roll for him. Move vases to correct position. Am I supposed to know what the correct position for the vases was? The vase didn't budge at all. Not this one. I should check on the other vases. Ah. Enter the Grand Library. Oh, this is a challenge. Oh dear. Well, since this is a story-based challenge, we gotta bring the story team and watch as everybody dies.
Passage. As
The
I
college's main
expected,
feature was it was basically a single
that
corridor
must be
with
the
runes on each
entrance to the
side. Somehow.
database.
Oh boy. Like, literally, you could give me a map and a GPS telling me to just go up the road. I promise you I'd somehow find myself in Vegas.
A part of the
That's
building
how
is
bad my
submerged.
sense of direction is. I am
Should
like
be able to find the hidden path underwater.
100%. If
Seems
you guys
I
know,
have a
if you guys
puzzle to
remember,
solve.
right,
Guess I will check on
Ryoga
the
from
mechanism
Ranma
to
1
know
half,
first.
or just Zoro. I have no sense of direction. Gather 5 tones to align in tune. The bell shall guide your path. Find key notes to determine tone. The archive shall be
I
unmasked.
see. The control panel here does look like a musical instrument, but 5 music notes seem to be missing. So to gain access to the database, I will need to recover the 5 missing notes stored in those sonodiscs. What is that sound coming from behind the symphony?
I don't think her voice is that bad. It's not great, but I think it has more to do with the tone that
This
she's
must
talking
be
in.
one of the missing notes. Now, how do I connect it with the symphony?
I imagine by interacting with the symphony is my best guess.
Part of the score holder just lit up. As I expected, the drum over there seems to have unlocked.
Yeah, I would say that the main problem that exists here is just the tone of voice she uses for the reading. Oh, wait. Activate.
A bell just raised out of the water. So that's what it meant by having the bells guide my path.
Okay, do I activate this? Strike it. I have to hit the bell. Okay. Strike. Oh, okay.
A new walkway has shown up. I must have solved the first puzzle. Seems I
This
will
was
need
a
to look for
puzzle?
more sonodiscs in there.
We're just tapping the bells. This does not feel very puzzle-like.
Tacit discords inside the city hall.
Like,
No,
okay.
they are not real. It must be some kind
Don't get
of
me
digital
wrong.
simulation.
Genshin doesn't have very
There are
difficult
the
puzzles
guards
either.
here.
But I always kind of feel like it never tries to disguise that fact.
I suppose it's telling me where I can find the next sonodisc. I think it mentioned a direction. What does that last sentence mean, though? That sound. It's coming from
Like,
the
I always feel
west.
like Genshin it never tries to insinuate that what it's doing is a puzzle. I might be wrong. Someone is going to somehow send me a clip and be like, this shows proof that Genshin thought it had puzzles. I'm going to be like, yeah, I got no clues, man. Oh, hey, there's a door. There's a doorway over here.
This is the second sonodisc. I should bring it to the symphony.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Dr. Drozer. How's it going? Welcome to the Fox Gang. Okay. So here's number 2, which opens up another walk. Oh, no, it does not open a walkway. It drains the water. Okay. Was not expecting that.
The water level just dropped again. There's another 2 drums, one in the east and another in the west. I may find more sonodiscs down there.
Maybe, but I might have gone the wrong way. Just a possibility.
Is the right way to go.
No, this okay. This looks like it was probably the right way.
Had just enough information to work out the puzzle. This does look like Miss Magistrate's doing.
Oh, that's what it meant for the realignment. Okay. I didn't notice what it was doing last time, so I was very confused by like how you could tell how many times to hit it. But it's like, okay, it has a rotating gear shift.
The side has unlocked. Guess I'll go check on it before I leave, just to be safe.
Take the elevator and reach the upper levels.
The music I just heard, it must be the sonodisc.
The sonodisc, which is where exactly? Oh, as always, there's a hallway, and I am missing the forest for the trees.
Time to deal with the guards. Jinjo's City Hall is the
Can we really call these guards? Just
while the Grand Library holds vital data.
These are more like
Considering how I've retrieved the 3rd sonodisc.
These are guard puppies.
Time to head back.
Okay. Ooh, wait, hold on. There's a chest.
Cherish
Give.
every game.
Da 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 da.
Another platform.
Okay, that's not bad.
The bells will lead my path. Huh. I'll go work out
How
the
do we get to
passageways.
this one? Oh, I get it. Okay. Seems simple enough. Oh, okay. I almost walked right off the edge for that one. That would not have been fun. Actually, that kind of probably...
feeling. I am being watched. Must be another sonodisc.
Well, I guess we're jumping.
This is the 4th missing note. Almost there.
But now here's a question. How do we... Oh, right. There's always a thingy. I don't even need to ask, oh, how are we going to get up there? There's always one of these dragon statues that you can open up. Wait, why is one side blue and one side green? Why not just have it all be blue? Why?
Now the
Is the
water
final one going to be
all
red or
gone.
something?
One last note to go.
Oh boy. Hey, the water's not all gone.
This is the last one. They've prepared quite the welcome for me.
This is pretty simple. Wait, hold on. One thing that sucks is that my phone, which is where I had the chat being managed right now, is blocking my view of my ultimate, so I can't see whether or not I have my resonance ability up.
I have the last sonodisc ready. Time to
Okay.
go back to the Symphodi.
See, I'm figuring out the puzzle now. I've got this. I know how to activate the dragons. Why does that sound weird? At least I didn't say it the other way I could have said it. That would have just made things very awkward. I lost the ability to jump. I have become a trailblazer. Okay, so let me see. There we go. Wait, could I have actually fallen off the edge right there? I mean, I imagine I could have. If I can jump down there. Oh, I was right. It is. Actually, I was thinking it was going to be red.
Now I should have access to the database.
Database, database, database. Here we go. Now, here's the real question. I thought I had a question, but then I was like,
this
nope.
is the Grand Library. It's said to hold the answers to every question imaginable.
What
I'm
is
not
the
seeing anyone
what is the
here.
meaning of life?
I guess the magistrate is yet to arrive. Well, it wouldn't hurt to browse the archives for a bit as I wait for her to show
That's
up.
true. Firefly can technically jump. Yo, we finally get jump ability. Hey game, can you do me a real solid here and not freeze up?
Thank you for leading the way, Rover.
Oh shit. Oh,
What a magnificent
were you stalking us?
place to set foot in.
Rude.
Extensive,
I'm gonna be real.
exhaustive.
I thought it was
how
like the
want to
magistrate was
carve
following
the
us or
place
something.
Inside out and blow it all to shreds.
Ah, the insanity.
Thought you'd seem a bit more surprised. I wonder why.
Damn. Hello? What? Yo, water dragon jutsu? Come again? Like, tell me I'm wrong. Yo, this is some DHIL stuff going on right now. Holy
Think
cow.
you can trap me here.
Oh, he just says I do not give a damn.
You will not escape.
What
So
a
good to
shame I
know.
can't stay and play
Fire
with you
trumps
a
water
bit
in this
longer.
situation.
Till we meet again, dear
I'm
friends.
not even
You're not going anywhere.
I'm not even sure if those are water dragons, actually. Who is that? Don Hong's girlfriend? No, that's okay. You cannot tell me that, and like, I'm gonna say this now. Please tell me you guys also see it. That's Noelle from Black Clover, right? Like, I'm sure I said that in an earlier stream. But genuinely, I'm like, nah, that is 100% Noelle.
Really nice
Oh
though,
shit,
Dad.
I am
Coming in
fucked.
hot.
I really should have brought in a healer.
I'll fire it up.
Oh boy. Okay, can I please get the ability to recover real quick? That'd be great.
Pew, pew, pew. Think you can catch up?
Oh boy.
Biggie, let me be your blade. Speeding up. I'm okay.
Oh boy, this is not good.
Swift and resolute.
Let me be your blade. Let the winds roar.
Okay, I think maybe I got this.
I'll fire it up.
All right, come on.
Yeah.
All right, I think maybe I got this. The actual answer to this is I don't got anything. Oh boy. It makes me almost wish that maybe I had spent some time farming some better echoes. Just a thought.
Let me be your blade.
Okay, here we go. Okay. I am just getting, I'm getting my, I am very much losing this fight. All right, here we go. All right, and all things considered, I'm guessing, ooh, okay. What be this? Oh. Yo! What? Oh my gosh! What the hell is that?
Did you just offer yourself up to be my prey?
No.
Now it's just
I definitely did not offer up
irrational anger of you.
anything.
I just have a friendly reminder for you.
Okay, please.
Seeing is
What in the Elden Ring is that?
Why are you so sure they told you the truth? Jump to conclusions
I'm sorry.
so soon. Why are you so
This dude just picked me up and ragdolled me.
Some of that trust in me, or do I have to crush you to make you behave for once?
Wait, what do you mean for once? Hey, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, come on. I think if as long as I stay out of range, I might be able to. Damn it! Okay, I have to be very careful about this.
Let me be your blade. I can take it.
Okay, if you could please let me. Damn it! Wait, hold on. Where? Oh my gosh. I am just getting my ass handed to me right now. I seriously just need a little.
The hour is upon us.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Let me be your blade.
Tempest.
Oh, bring it on! Flame on!
Okay, come on. If I can just do some. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's some damage. That's some damage. What else you got for us? A little bit more. A little bit more. Would be really, really helpful right now. Okay, I am screwed.
One more time.
I am certain I dodged that. Okay.
Bad timing.
Mother frickin' what?
Keep it together.
I'm getting my ass handed to me. That is all I know. Okay, that's not really fair.
Last chance. Strike from the shadows.
Okay,
Let me be your blade.
Storm.
with any luck, come on. All right, man, this is a low-level fight, and I'm still getting my ass handed to me. They gave me the win there. I swear, that was 100% pure, just coded victory. But you know what? I'll take the win where I can get it. And oh my gosh. Okay. Yo, final explosion much?
So you knew I was following you all along, huh?
I guess so.
Elysium
I knew
only
nothing.
breaks under coordinated attacks from both sides. I can never get rid of all these pesky little helpers around you.
Wait,
can
what's an
I?
Elysium? I'm being hit with lore and I don't know how I feel about it.
So you've joined hands against me with Miss Magistrate here. It does hurt my feelings, you know?
Nope, I know nothing. I'm confused as to what's going on.
So popular.
Okay, this dude has unresolved
Are you all
issues,
right, Rover?
and I am not the best one to handle them. So, what is our history with these
Of course
guys?
She is. How could I ever have the heart
Seriously,
to hurt her?
this is HSR all over again. We have some kind of
Consider
history
my
with them.
moment of failure a gift of sincerity. Rover.
It's like how the
I
Trailblazer
trust
has
you
some
haven't
great connection with the
forgotten our
Stellaron
conversation
Hunters, but we
earlier?
don't know what it is. Well, the Rover apparently has a connection to these guys, and once again, we have no idea what it is.
Choose me. I'll tell you everything you want.
I already know everything.
I see. So she made the move before I could, and told you all of it already.
Yeah, that's totally what happened.
And
I
as
know the
the
answers to
winners,
all
Would you
of
be
my
so
questions.
kind as to tell me how you set me up?
So did you guys get all the answers? Because if so, can someone send me a cheat sheet? I am confused as hell. Like, legit, I have no clue. Jinzo. I do love how I'm getting all of these. Sorry. I'm just reading this and I'm like, Benodians. Formidable creatures born from the laments with the power to destroy human spirit and feed off of their collapsed will. If civilizations represent mankind's collective will, the Threnodians embody our fears and struggles. They manifest as destructive tacit discord disasters spreading across the planet. Oh, okay, is that how that works? Who's ready for that 10-minute loading screen, right, guys? Tacit discords may leave behind. It's frozen on 65% again, isn't it? Yep. Every single time. It is 65% every single time. Nothing but. I got no idea why, but all of a sudden, I just cannot get beyond it. First meeting.
Now I have retrieved the magistrate's message for me from the puzzle box. But it only points me to the Grand Library. There's no meeting time. Something is still missing. I've solved the puzzle, the discs have been rotated, and the two symbols are now glowing.
And
With this glowing light, a shadow is cast on two other symbols. The black tortoise of the north to the city hall. And the time reads, the Shichen of Cho, in the wee hours of the morning.
it's the way hours, not the wee hours. But I guess it's the same thing, I guess. But oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Again, you cannot tell me this is not us, that this is not Noelle from Black Clover. There is obvious inspiration here. Also add in her ability to make what apparently are water dragons. Yeah.
It's been 3 days. We both made it on time.
It's already been 3 days?
Myself.
Man, it feels like it's been 2 weeks for me.
It brings me great joy to see you, Rover.
Why wait 3 days to meet me in person? Yeah, I'm curious about
An emergency
that.
forced me to leave, and I only had the time to prepare some tokens for you. Please pardon my lack of hospitality.
I guess if I have to... Does that emergency have something to do with the Fraxidus?
Yes. The Sentinel of Jinzhou is currently absent.
Aren't they supposed to stay in their city? Domain? Yeah, in their domains.
Correct. The Sentinels guide and guard humanity as a symbol of our civilization. When a region's sentinel goes absent, chaos is bound to ensue. As this news could lead to civil unrest, please keep it a secret. Jinzhou's
I'm sorry to hear that, Lord of all
Sentinel
Sloths.
is being held captive by the Fraxidus. I had to postpone our meeting and put all my effort into finding its whereabouts.
I heard you can resonate with the
Yes,
Sentinels.
our thoughts are connected, to a certain degree. I can sense his memories, feelings, and surroundings, though not very clearly.
Have you found it yet?
Unfortunately, I haven't. I can feel Jue is in danger. The good news is, I have figured out the culprit behind all of this.
Was it Scar?
Precisely.
Oh, I was literally joking.
Another lament and cause disasters worldwide. Overseer Scar had several objectives upon infiltrating Jinzhou. To track you down, to test your strengths, and to make you join their cause. To abduct Jue and to resurrect the Threnodian in advance.
Why? Yeah, why us?
They
What?
must have discovered your value, likely from one of Jue's prophecies. If you join them, they'll gain significant power.
I don't know. The way Scar be talking, he be acting like he
Should you
knows
refuse to
something
join,
about us.
Fraxidus will likely want to eliminate you, so you don't get in their way.
I don't know. Scar kind of makes a point. How do I know that you're not just lying to
I
me?
have a plan to apprehend Scar. Once we capture him, the Fraxidus won't be that much of a threat to you for the time being.
Oh, only the time being, huh?
If you are willing
So
to
after
lend us
that
a
time
hand,
being,
I will
we're
ensure
screwed.
your safety during our cooperation.
Well, I guess we don't really have much of an, we don't really have much other
Thank you for your
choice, to be
trust,
honest.
Rover. Speaking of which, you seem to have already gathered a lot from the tokens.
The Mangosteen points to how people lived through the
Impressive,
wars in
Rover.
Jinzhou. I learned more about my identity as I deciphered the
The
tokens.
threat Jinzhou is facing is far worse than meets the eye.
What did we learn about our
One of the
identity from
Threnodians will soon
solving
be
the
reawakened.
tokens? Hold on.
They are the enemies of human
What-
civilizations.
I
born
was
from the
trying to pay
dark
as much
side of our
attention as
collective
possible,
consciousness.
and yet
We
I still
must
feel like I
defeat
missed
them to
something. What did we
protect all of
learn?
humanity. We have been doing our best to prevent the disaster, but the Fraxidus is accelerating the Threnodians' revival.
It has something to do with me, yes?
Indeed. You
Oh,
have
great.
defeated the Crownless and absorbed its echo with your bare hands. It is the tacit discord that embodies the concept of warfare. Resentment of the fallen, fright of the ignoble, those are the emotions that lay ground for its birth. The Crownless is a tacit discord that possesses powers from the reviving Threnodian. Jinzhou is a border city with an unbreakable will and a strong spirit of resistance. However, we also fear the constant wars and loss of life, and the Threnodian can prey on that. You, however, you were able to defeat and absorb a Threnodian-related tacit discord with your bare hands and resonate with other TDs. Meanwhile, Huanglong's
I do
records
find it so
mention
interesting
hero
that
with
they
so
actually
many
use the term
powers who saved our
TDs.
nation during the Threnodian War.
Like, normally,
She
it
is
feels like
also
the community
mentioned in
comes up with
literature,
those abbreviations,
dating
but
back to
now it's like,
Jinzhou's
they're like, okay, we know you're gonna abbreviate
To
things, so we're gonna
uncover
get
your
ahead of the
true
curve.
identity, this could be a helpful lead to pursue.
You believe that person and I could be related in some way?
Yes, based on my own deduction, and
It just turns out we actually are that person. We've been to this world before, but then we had to leave Jue in the Gorges of Spirit.
You mean the unfinished statue of Jue?
I remembered something when I saw it, but I'm not sure if that really
I
happened.
see. Do you mind letting me know what you remembered? Since it's related to our sentinel, I might be able to help.
I didn't really get the hint that that was a memory. I thought that was a vision.
Rover,
Like, I know the game keeps saying it was a
memories of which you
flashback or a
speak.
memory, but it's like... Yes, anything worth noting
as
about
I
them?
mentioned earlier, I can resonate with
I
Jue
see you
and our
around, unafraid.
sentinel. Your recollections, they align with what I've witnessed in Jue's memories.
So we are, in fact, from hundreds of years ago?
Yes, I do remember seeing something similar. I believe it had truly happened in the past.
So we also resonated with Jue?
In other words, you may be the person mentioned in our records.
Oh. I thought that was obvious.
The unwavering presence by our sentinel's side, bonded by an unbreakable trust.
So, we're an old hag. Damn.
Resonators tend to live a longer lifespan,
but it is indeed unprecedented to live hundreds of years without
We were
any
sleeping.
sign
We
of
have good
aging.
genetics, obviously.
So many mysteries about you remain unsolved. And your age
So
is
good to
just
so
one
for
of the
everybody who
unknowns.
simps for Rover, for female Rover, congratulations. She's a cougar. This is true. Who was I all that time ago?
Sorry, but I don't know. Jue's last
Or I guess
piece of
technically, you know,
information
it's only a
pointed to
cougar
the
if she
Northfall
pursues
bands,
younger men. So
where you
it's
should
like a
find
ton
the
of people who are
Trinodian.
simping for the older woman.
I pray you will find your
What's the
answers
correct
there.
term?
A Trinodian is resurrecting, and our nation is in grave
Either way,
danger.
congratulations. You're all
This
simping
reminds
for
me
an
of
old
the
woman.
Trinodian
Have
War
fun with
all
that.
Too much. Perhaps this has something to do with your mysterious appearance in Jinzhou.
You mean I showed up to protect Jinzo like the historical hero did?
Not really. I don't plan to believe in a hero showing up out of nowhere and protecting us.
Wait, I thought we
I'm just
just
presenting
said
whatever need I have about your past,
that she was
as I know
likely
it is
to
troubling
be the
you.
historical
I
hero.
want to help you, and that is all there is to it. Thank you for considering.
Did I
lending us a
misconstrue
hand.
something?
Your help is much appreciated, but please do not feel obligated because of the information I shared. They are my people, and the responsibility to keep them safe should fall on no one else but my own shoulders. I am saying this because
Yeah,
I
but
have
I'm not a
faith in my
simp for
abilities.
Firefly. I
And
like
even more
Firefly's
so in the
story, her
bravery
character
of
design,
Jinzhou soldiers
animations,
and our people.
but I'm not exactly like a simp. I
You
will say
deserve
though,
to
she is
make
very
your own
quickly becoming
decision
one of my
about
favorite
this after
characters just
uncovering
due to
your
that
true
combination.
identity.
What
I
does that make us?
appreciate everything you've done for us
Apparently,
during the
it
past
makes
few
all of
days,
us really
and
into
perhaps
older
even
women that
longer
look
ago.
young. Which I gotta say,
Once
it
it all
is
settles,
about right
I am
on
ready
track
to
for me, if
accommodate
you want me
and
to be
assist
honest.
in whatever future decision you make.
That sounds about right,
You can
actually.
leave Jinzhou or the entire Huanglong if you wish. If you ever need me again, you need only ask. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us. How does that sound?
Why do you look like you're so sad? Like, the curvature of the mouth there kind of led to the idea that she was sad as she was talking. That's fair.
Scar, you are now under arrest for committing multiple felonies in Huanglong. Do you have anything to say?
He probably has a lot to say, such as,
Do
go
I
off
want
yourself
to
or something.
say, huh? While I'd love to tell you another story, I guess that's not what you want to hear. Let's cut to the chase.
You think
Madam
Firefly
Magistrate.
is too
I'm
happy?
getting bored already.
I'm not sure that's how I would
Very well.
describe her character,
You
but
will
okay.
answer only
Fair
our
enough.
questions from now on.
I like to think of her as more the type of person who's like, she's trying to keep a positive outlook in a world where everything is just like, ugh. But fair enough.
Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
Why did you
A
kidnap
sentinel
Jue?
such as Jue can predict and correct future events. It gets in our way of achieving our sublime vision.
Fair enough. So basically,
We merely
She's-
wanted to topple the set future built on lies.
she acts a
and
little
take
too,
control of our
I
own
wouldn't say
destiny.
innocent, but more like, what's the word I'm looking for here? But
Sure,
no, I guess
why
polite is the
not?
best way to
What
explain
do you
it.
want to know?
You prefer a character that's got a little more attitude.
The Trinodians. They hold the key to our ideal. Together, they will bring us the promised true lament. And we will embrace the new world that is bound to come. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
Why were you following me? All right, what on earth is the
What
lament?
is the lament? Disaster? Curse? Some kind of punishment? People only see the surface.
I know I keep
The
talking about
lament
this,
brings
but
death,
Scar has like some of the
destruction,
best
and
voice acting I've heard in this game
countless
so far.
reverberations.
You can
Reverberations that will
hear
be
the insanity
reflected,
and how
overlapped, and interwoven during the
this guy
lament.
just enjoys
They will
destruction,
be
and you can
our
hear it.
salvation.
It's
The
so
only
good.
path to a new life form and a new civilization.
I won't lie, if
Sure,
Scar becomes
why
playable,
not? What do you
I
wanna
might
know?
actually roll for him. Just
Our
don't tell me
goal
he's gonna be
has
playable
always been
anytime
the
soon,
same.
please.
We want you.
My free-to-play
Want
heart
you
can't
to
stand
join
it.
us.
I'd be screwed.
Forces battle over you, causing all this
Yeah, I know.
strife.
It's definitely not next
And
patch,
yet
but
you
I already said I would
remain
roll for Cheng Li.
Unaware of your own worth. Are you really that naive? Or are you just dense?
I don't think
Our
I'm a
interest in
dense
you is not
protagonist.
affected by such trivial matters. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
I'm done with him.
You kidnapped Jue and revived the Threnodian, accelerating the next lament. This is proof enough that you are the enemy of Jinzhou and all humanity. Stop dreaming you can force Rover to join you. She is our honored guest, and I will not allow any harm to come her way.
Aww, that's
How
nice.
confident you sound. As the Threnodian's resurrection approaches, Jinzhou is barely holding on. How much longer do you think you can keep up this facade?
Thank you for your concern. We have crushed your schemes once, and we can do it again. I have one last question for you.
You know, I'm pretty sure that
Abducting
thought is
Jue,
usually how people
stalking
lose.
Rover, and setting up an ambush in Cheecher Village. You couldn't have accomplished that all on your own.
This is true.
Unless-
He did have a partner.
Unless I'm not the only overseer in Jinzhou.
Wait, did we not
right?
tell her about the other one that was... Did we not tell her about the other one that we saw? That seems
I
like
have
pretty
answered
important
all your
information, don't you
questions
think?
with full honesty. I don't mind.
He
you
really
knowing
doesn't.
because
He's
it
chilling.
Won't make any difference. You can
This-
try
this
to
dude is
stop
like,
us
"Oh,
with
hey, I'm
all you
handcuffed.
have,
Is it Thursday
but
already?"
It's too late to change the course of history.
Oh shit, that voice drop. Oh my god.
Now, I have one question for you.
Did you hear that growl right there? Like, can I go
seem
back to that real quick?
convinced We caused the disappearance of Jue.
I know I can't, but damn.
What if I told you there was more to it? Would you be curious?
Little bit.
About
Just a wee
Jue.
bit.
What else do you know?
Come closer and I'll tell you, Madam Magistrate. It's a secret for your ears only.
How dare you? Madam Magistrate,
She didn't even look at you yet, and you were still like, and you got silenced. That's not even silence with a look. She silenced you with just her presence.
It can't be.
Shocked, aren't you? But there's more. What if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing sentinel abandons you now, of all times. Need I say more? We're merely adding a touch of extra fuel to the fire that will soon consume all. Rover, care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
Yes?
watch out!
Where did he get that card? Like, how many
You
cards
are
do you have
one
up
of
your
us,
sleeves?
The Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation. The Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms. And I look forward to
I think
that
that
day
I think
in
that sounds
sincere
interesting. What will we
anticipation.
discover that, as far as he's concerned, will have us join his side? Scar's put in jail. Wow. We don't even get to see a scene of him getting dragged off. We just get the words, Yeah, Scar gets put in jail. That's all you need to know. Okay.
Sorry, Rover. What he mentioned about
Wow.
our Sentinel is highly sensitive. I cannot disclose it yet. Not before verifying it myself.
I feel like
is it
bugs
a
are
ploy
crawling
to
on
create
me.
distrust among us, or I must first find our Sentinel to uncover the truth.
How important is Jue to
Jue is the
Jinzhou?
guardian sentinel of Jinzhou. It is responsible for assisting Jinzhou's magistrate in administrative affairs, while I am the final decision maker. Without the assistance of Jue, I cannot guarantee I am always making the best choices for my people.
Why are you so sure Jue is
Jue
always
can
right?
predict the future, and up to this point, every one of its prophecies
Oh.
have been proven true. While justice may not be universally agreed upon, its decisions have consistently served the best interests of Huanglong.
I can't tell if that's a dragon, like that's like the symbol of a dragon, which it most likely is. But does anyone else think that looks like an upside down person in that terminal? More than likely it's just that there's a holographic image and there's the scenery of a dragon like statue behind there or something. But that just looks like a woman is being hung upside down. Am I the only one who sees that?
For that, I suppose we will have to talk to it in person to find out. In addition, Rover,
Well, I guess we know what the story of the first patch is, the first several patches is gonna be.
When raindrops fall upstream, please head to the Northfall Barrens and seek General Jian of the Midnight Rangers.
So I need to
I
find this
suppose
General
so.
Jian.
General Jian is currently battling another TD outbreak in the Northfall Barrens, which will also serve as our front line against the Threnodian. But the ongoing war has made it a very dangerous place to go. Since you won't need to go there right now, not until when the raindrops fall upstream. I know you're here for clues about your true identity. And I don't want you to leave the city empty-handed. Have you heard about the Black Shores, Rover?
No. I've kind of only been in this town for like 3 days, so I haven't heard
With a
anything.
secretive membership process, and members who usually keep their identities hidden. Upon your awakening, one of their members discreetly contacted me to gather information about you. But please don't worry. The Black Shores developed a special lament prediction system and has established partnerships with countries worldwide. While operating in secrecy, they are not an extremist group like the Fraxidus. They have been monitoring the situation in Jinzhou to provide assistance when needed.
Well, that was nice of them.
Thanks to their extra help, my meeting with you went smoothly. This Blake Bloom is their symbol. The Black Shores members usually wear it on their person.
Wouldn't that make them easy to spot?
Yes, I suppose it does make them stand out. On the other hand, they presumably possess extraordinary abilities to stay anonymous.
So
This photo is
basically,
yours to
either
keep.
one, you can't really see their faces,
I will
or
return with
two,
Jue shortly, and the Black Shores may be
I don't know what
worth
the
your
second
try
option
during this
here
time.
is like maybe it's like you can never actually remember whoever's face you see that is one of these members. So it's like even if you meet with them face to face, you forget what their face actually looks like.
Rover, are you all right?
Wait, so we had one of these flowers before? What? I saw something. I was wearing the Blake Bloom.
I see. The Black Shores must have a deep connection to your past.
Well, I guess we're gonna go talk to the Black Shores.
Since you are likely being closely monitored by the Fraxidus now, I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. They could prove to be your valuable allies. I'll do my best to find Jue and tell you everything I learned from it once I return.
Uh-huh. Sure you will.
This is my promise. Yes. Please leave it to me.
Don't really have any other options when you think about it. So, alright. And now we cut to the end. Oh, never mind. I was gonna be like, oh wait, there's the end.
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
Oof.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence, please help me handle my responsibilities.
I'm sorry, there's
in
like some
Jinzhou.
serious shit going down
Understood.
in your city, and you're
Shall I
like,
continue protecting that rover.
okay, I gotta go out. I got a vacation going on right now, so you can handle
Both
everything
Chandler
here,
and I
right?
will be away, and there will be more than enough paperwork for you to handle.
I mean, to be fair, I assume whatever
Is
she's
Lady
leaving for
Chong
has
leaving
something to
for the
do with
capital?
everything that's going on.
Please pardon my intrusion, but she just faced an ambush in the Central Plains. What if...
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn her about the Fraxidus, but they were more cunning than we thought. If she runs into another powerful enemy like Scar, she'll eventually have to confront them on her own. Sanhua, you can place more trust in Rover and me.
Can I just say, I love, like, the slight bits
Understood.
of armor she
I
has.
will.
I think it's such a cool
My
aesthetic.
lady, no matter what happens, my sword is always yours.
Like, I don't know. I think it just gives her a real respectable vibe by having her wear the pieces of armor. Uh-oh. She's getting a call.
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with Rover have already finished.
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience. We already
Okay,
knew
so
what he
that's
wanted,
Cheng Li.
and we let him have as much.
She decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only proper you meet him in person, as the one who crafted those puzzles. Such intricate puzzles. I guess only Rover has the patience to solve them all.
No detail is too small. I'm sure
Yeah,
she understands.
patience.
Besides,
Fox is always
not
known for his
seeing the
patience, right,
opponent
guys?
heightens the thrill of the game.
He's not somebody who hates it when stories hold off on
If everything
something.
goes
Nope,
according to the
that's not me.
prophecies of Jue, I will meet her in person eventually. So, what did our captive from the Fraxidus tell you about Jue?
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day. A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Well, that is unexpected. But you don't seem all that surprised, do you?
Can't say I am. I had suspected as much from our previous conversations, and the message it left me. His words only confirmed it.
Where was it when you last sensed its presence?
It was in Mount Firmament. Unlike Jinzhou City, that mountain is still resting in stillness.
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived, and where Jue first manifested before us humans. I see.
I'll find Jue and bring it back as soon as possible.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap.
I
We
mean,
have a
Jue could
bigger
also be
goal to
dead.
focus
Just gonna
on,
put that out there.
remember?
Nah, I think like they'd know if he was.
I understand. I will not let anything or anyone disrupt the peace in Jinzhou.
Would you let what you heard from Scar sway your determination?
Even if that somebody is Jue.
No. He cannot ever turn me against Jue. If anything, his words only confirmed my theory. I am the magistrate of Jinzhou, appointed by the Sentinel itself. The prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jinzhou's future, where I will be a key player. The fight between me and Jue is only a precursor.
Okay,
My
so
job remains
she's gonna fight Jue.
unchanged. I
My
will
theory
fulfill my
is
duty as
is
Jinzhou's
that
magistrate
the fight is gonna
with
be
my
a
own
test.
judgment.
Like maybe the
Is that
Fraxidus
your
found a way to
final
control
answer?
Jue, and so she's gonna be
A
forced into
single
that
strand's
battle.
neglect breaks
Or Jue's
mountainous
gonna fight
upheaval.
her himself to test to
You
see if
taught
she
me
has
that.
the resolve to
Remember?
lead Jinzhou into an even better future, with or without
The
him.
safest option is for me to go in person.
That's
Fair
my
enough.
theory going so far.
Since we are already mid-game, I will let you decide our next move. This time, I shall be a pawn in your hand.
I am curious how those hair loops work.
I will always stand by your
Like,
side.
her hair curves around the
this
loop
crisis
and then
or
somehow
any
just
other.
appears at the bottom end somehow.
Am I a player or a mere pawn?
It's also possible those are just
I
that those are
suppose
just
there is no
fake.
difference at
That's
this
just
point.
fake hair that she puts at the very end
No
of the
matter
loop.
what,
But
I
it does
will
look
do what I
weird.
must.
I still like her design though. Cheng Li looks pretty cool. All right. We have finished Clashing Blades. I think it was pretty good. Okay. Not the 10. All right. Not the 10-minute wait. All right. Okay. I think people kind of overhyped the story a little bit here. To be fair, nobody has told me that Wuthering Waves has incredible story. Everybody has been like, oh yeah, Wuthering Waves, bad story, but then you get to Act 5 and it becomes so much better, and I'm like, I'm not gonna say you're wrong. I'm not at all gonna say it's like, I'm not at all gonna say that it's bad or anything like that, but I'm gonna say I think people really... Okay, how do I see... Okay, my union level is 20. I need to go up one more level. But my point being is that I feel like people who are saying is like, oh, the story gets so much better at Act 5. So... I don't know. It's like, it definitely was better because it felt more like, okay, I'm actually progressing in the story. Everything else was just kind of a snooze fest. So I will say, yeah, it did get better. But I am going to also say, I'm not entirely sure if I can say that it was a massively big upgrade from everything else that was going on. But we still have Act 6 to play. Yeah, better. But it's like when you're going from, okay, like, here's how I would put it. Acts 1 through 4 easily were probably like average for about what I expect from a gacha game. A lot of info dumping without really getting in too much into it. So easily I would say probably it was 5 out of 10. It was probably about a 5 out of 10, maybe a 6 out of 10 if you really want to push it. But the introduction of Scar and this story definitely pushed things up. I would say if we rated it as a 5 out of 10, it was now like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Like that's the easy thing to put it as. It's like, it's not so fantastic that I would say that it is incredible, but it's good. Now I will say, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end the Wuthering Waves part of the stream now. So again, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, please don't forget to hit like, comment, hit like and subscribe, leave a comment down below. Always appreciate it. It helps us beat the algorithm if you guys are watching these VODs.